Chicago's very own WGN News.
Networking is an important way to keep your options open for future prospects, even if you don't plan to leave your job anytime soon. Tom Gimbel is here to explain to us why. Hello, thanks for coming in again.
Always good to be with you.
Why do you need to network all the time? First of all, explain what networking is, because there are people out there who may not know.
Well, there's actually multitude of levels, right?
Okay.
And I think there's, one networker is somebody who just wants to meet people and spend time doing that, and they'd rather do that than actually their job.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Then there's networkers that say, I'm actually going to help people. I'm going to meet Micah so I can figure out how I can help her, and one day it'll come back to me.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to be a connector. And then there's other people that don't know how to do it at all. And they say, why am I going to spend my time trying to meet Micah, meet Bob, meet Sally, when I've got a job to do and I want to be with my friends and my family? I'm not going to go spend time trying to meet new people.
Right.
What's the point of that? And that's really the challenge.
But then, if you don't network, when you find yourself needing a job, you have no one to talk to, right?
Yeah, it really comes down to you're in a situation, we're in this crazy economy. Companies are laying off like we've talked about the past few weeks. And you're sitting there, what do I do? And if you want to be on the job boards, you're sending out countless resumes. You're scared, you're insecure. But if you have a network of people, think about this. Think about you're raising your kids and you have cousins and aunts and uncles and parents to help you with daycare, right? You have a support network.
That's your network.
That's your network. Now think of it professionally. You've been working for 5, 10, 15, 30 years, and you've stayed in touch with everybody you've done work with over that period of time. Not every day, not every week, but every year.
But you check in now and then.
Correct.
Yeah.
And now you have those people that have seen your work product, that you've helped them, they've helped you, and now you need them. They're there as a support network.
Especially for the young kids out there who are working and they're not networking. Social media is not how you do it, right?
No, what social media is a way to meet people or to advertise, for lack of a better word, of your current situation. And you may make a friend here and there, right? Not my bailiwick, right?
Yeah.
But when you're networking, when you go to an event and you meet somebody, you follow up with an email. Really great meeting you. Would you be able to get a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
You find out what they're interested in. They like X, Y, and Z. You send them a note about X, Y, and Z. Then you build a relationship. And you say, oh, well, you're just doing that because you may need something. Every relationship is about meetings. If our parents didn't love us, we'd stop calling them and our children.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with work. And then when you're laid off and you need something.
Like, who do I call?
Correct.
Yeah.
And you've got these people that go, you know what, Micah, I worked with you at that station 30 years ago. You were awesome and I remember you. Let me see if I can help you.
Right.
Those are the types of things that make a difference.
What about LinkedIn? Is that kind of a resource?
Yeah,
network?
Absolutely. LinkedIn is a great tool to keep everybody organized. You can go in there and send a note and have a connection, and it shows that you're first degree or second degree to somebody. But you've got to then pick up the phone or send the email to that person. And the key is you're not asking for something.
You're just staying connected.
How are you? What's going on? I saw that you went to the University of Illinois. I saw that they just hired a new basketball coach.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. It's about being thoughtful of what's interesting to somebody else. And in turn, it'll come full circle to you if and when you ever need it.
So networking is a must. You can't just blow it off and not do it.
Well, listen, you can do or not do whatever you want. The question is, when that hammer falls on you, do you want to be prepared? Do you want to have a safety net? It's kind of like going into the office. You don't have to go, but if your boss sees you there all the time right now, maybe you're the last one cut instead of the first one cut. And if you have that network and people are reliant, because there really is nothing worse than getting a phone call from somebody, you haven't talked to them in 2 years, and they need something from you. It's like, well, how come you never reached out just to say hi?
Exactly. Or you never returned my email or something like that.
Exactly.
Or never thanked me for the other thing you did.
And by the way, don't be so narcissistic to think you're the only one reaching out.
Yeah.
If I've got 30 people in my inbox right now and 25 of them have been reaching out to me on a regular basis, who am I going to respond to first?
I know. The person who keeps in touch. Definitely.
Absolutely.
All right.
Listen, treat people the way you would want to be treated.
Exactly.
Or your children or your parents,
So
whatever.
simple.
It isn't that hard.
Right.
It just have to be a little bit thoughtful.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom.